It is bitterly cold in Dundee for a game which I think illustrates the bleakness of a tiny league structure which sees these two about to compete legitimately for third place and potentially a place in Europe, but in a knowledge that 3 poor results can plummet them into the relegation depths. Facing up to the reality of that for United is a side with an incredible 7 changes from last week's defeat in Perth. In comes newcomer 18-year-old Sean O'Connor from England. Back comes Johnson, Telesnikov and Partridge, and John McQuillan makes his debut for the club. And it's a welcome return for Jason DeVos, the big man whose Gold Cup goal helped Canada win their only trophy in their 115-year history. Hearts have Anton Niemi back in goal, and that's the only change from last week in a Hearts team that looks very stable at the moment. Hearts, by the way, have won the last 4 games against United, but the man who scored in all of these, Stephen Adam, isn't even in the squad today. Part of the reason, I'm sure, is the play of young Gary Wells. He's got pace and exuberance, and that is good to see in a youngster. There's the referee, Kenny Clark. I think Hearts would be very willing to give an endorsement to the Portuguese Tourist Board. After their wintering there, they've got that unbeaten run in the league. Indeed, they've only lost 1 in the last 7 competitive games. They didn't have a very good day last Saturday at Tynecastle. I'm sure he wasn't all that pleased. Jim Jeffries in the background there. But that can happen in this very tight league, as I said. There's Wales. Cameron, who had an excellent game against Kilmarnock. One of the best moves in the game. In fact, the only real goal-scoring, clear-cut chance that he created himself. Nice little turnaround there. Leclerc coming in. Well, as that came across, Wales, who had started to move away outright, coming in, trying to get on the end of this. Might just go out, and Hamilton does put it out. Jim Hamilton, former Hearts man, of course. That's not a bad ball in camera. Well, Hearts really have been invading that box very quickly indeed. Nicely footed pass going through, and as we watch that, down at the other end, Niemi coming out. The ball played way upfield, and Niemi, that slight hesitation, and in he goes, and United almost got in there. Little bit of laxity in that defence. Wales had gone away out wide. Leclerc. Hard settle for that. Well, they've had the better of the opening stages of this game. Long way to go. Jackson, great perseverance there, and too many Dundee United players along the edge of the box. Oh, there's a mistake. Hamilton, not enough in it. Well, the ex-Hearts man with the first opportunity United have had. I think he tried to be just a little bit too precise. Didn't get enough loft in it, and it turned out to be a rather easy save for Niemi. Simpson going back, ball still in play. Hanna goes with him. Wales, little touch to the side, good play by Hearts. And coming in the far side was Fogle. Cameron and Jackson out to Leclerc, good pressure by Hearts, and goes Cameron! Flicked away, brilliant clearance by DeVos. Hearts still pressing the advantage, that's a corner, and that was superb play by Hearts. And a big Canadian, I said it might take him a little while to adjust. Well, it took him all of 90 seconds from when I said that. That was a superb tackle. Naismith only down to McQuillan. Now McQuillan does like to attack from here. Trying to push it down to the far side to O'Connor. Getting an almost rapturous welcome into the penalty area by the Dundee supporters behind the goal. 18 years of age. Dundee United have brought him up here for £30,000. If he plays well, keeps his place in the team, it'll rise to 100,000. So Is this the 100,000 header almost? Presley coming across to thwart him there as the big Englishman almost got in there. That would have bumped up his transfer fee, I think. Higher, deeper. Still effective. Another corner, Dundee United turning the tables now, if not the screw, because that Hearts defence does look pretty solid, even under pressure. Auto swerve in it, the ball's got down there. O'Connor, 6 feet 2 of them, trying to keep the ball in play. There's a chance and it's offside. Well, Hearts will be relieved at that. I did say that even under pressure they look quite solid, but as their line came out, it was just possible they might have been caught out. There he is, that's O'Connor. When the ball is played back into the penalty area, out had come the Hearts defence that is played forward there. Ooh, that was very tight. There's McQuillan trying to get in. That's a very good looking ball and whipped away brilliantly. Great defending there by Thomas Flogel. That's as good a tackle as DeVos had at the other end against Cameron. Thompson trying to, there's Leclerc again. Gary Wells, he'll play it wide, there he is. Cameron making the run, brilliant run by Cameron, is he there? No! Coombs out of his goal. Oh, the ball should have been played forward by Flogel. And a good counter-attack there, and you could see the vision of Colin Cameron again, seizing the opportunity, just beaten narrowly by pace by Alan Coombs. Cameron, good control. Flogel, no offside. Presley popping up there, that's a decent ball. Just touched away. McQuillan getting in, now Simpson. Naismith. Darren Jackson. That's a penalty, surely. Well, I've seen them given for that. He put his head down and he had one intention. Well, I think Jim Jeffries is entitled. There was contact. A little bit untidy midfield. They get the free kick, Hearts. Flogel did well to get up there, and that, I think the linesman had his flag up before the contact was made. As the ball is played across there, up they go for it. Watch Wells coming in here, he's being held back. No question that he was held back, but a quick look to the far side, and there was a flag raised before that. Now Cameron looks for it again and takes it very well. Still Cameron, he's going to let fly, not far away. Certainly his best individual effort in the game. Well, Hearts have been full of a lot of intricate movement in front of goal. It was swerving away, but there is that potential in them. A little bit impassive at the moment, Paul Sturrock. His team has certainly tried very hard this afternoon. Pasquale, as the halftime whistle goes, well, the game certainly has had a bit of a flow and counter-flow to it. They both had very good spells in the game. I think Dundee United probably edged it, and this man here, his tackle against Cameron, I think was one of the crucial moments in that half. Then there was that one-off that Hamilton had against a Hearts defence. Has been looking quite secure, but as I said, a one-off, they slipped up, allowed him to go through, didn't have enough loft in that finish. As for the penalty claim, well, I must say at first, instinctively, I thought it was a penalty. The referee didn't think so. So at half-time, the score remains nothing each. Credit to Kenny Clark starting the second half, who got that, without the benefit of slow-motion replay, I may say, got the penalty claim, I think, dead right. And we can't say that Dundee United have made a substitution. Antoine Pregier is now on in place of Sean O'Connor. There's Telesnikov, there's a bit of a chase now. Murray tries to put it back. The ball coming free now and he gets it away again. Good presence of mind by Grant Murray. And apart from anything else, remarkable that he kept his balance. Here Jackson. They're on him very quickly. Tomaszek. No offside. Wales on the run. Great effort by Wales. Superb tackle. That's a penalty. That is most definite as Tomaszek went in. No question. No dubiety. A little hip touch there by Pasquale. And the referee this time no hesitation. So Colin Cameron preparing to take this. Yes, he puts it away so easily. He scores his 9th goal of the season, making penalty taking look ridiculously simple. It never is, but sometimes they can do it in an absurdly simple way. They realised down there a long way to go. Well, they had a genuine shout in the first half for penalty, and I myself thought it was immediately, but proved not to be. But that one was beyond doubt. Now, Simpson. That's a very good ball indeed. Cameron picking up. Great run by Cameron. Can he put it away? Superb goalkeeping by Kuhn. Wonderful ball played forward. And Cameron read the pass, coming in like an express train, going for goal. But as I said before about Alan Coombe, he really does sprint off his line superbly, just getting there. Paul Sturrock trying to remain calm, but I think inwardly a little bit of a turmoil starting there at this scoreline. Cameron shot with it. Trying to push this ball as far forward as they can, but Hearts have been reading these long high balls well. Partridge. A lot of curl in that again. Simpson's picking up a lot of useful ball in midfield. Wales. Tomaszek. There's a little ball tucked inside. And then it's into Wales off the post. And here's again. Jackson now, desperately unlucky, the youngster. There's Tomaszek waiting for it. He gets his shot and it is just over. Oh, that could have been put away by 3 players. Here's the move starting there. Brilliant little ball played inside. Almost knocked away to clearance. In it came to Wales. I think the youngster will have to come to learn to live with missed chances like that, just pick himself up, carry on, which he almost did. Tomaszek finishing the move off. Simpson right behind it. Here's Jackson. That was better control. Supported by Flogo. Now Cameron. Simpson making a run, also as well. That's a glorious ball there. Look at the goalkeeper way out. Gary Wales, he's going to try, and there's Vos defending well. And Cooley. Now back to Naismith. Typical lunge and goal. That's a great effort by the fullback. Remember that goal he scored against Celtic, he did exactly the same, hitting it just a little bit too straight at the goalkeeper that time, who had taken up a very good position, I may say. Got away by Presley, remains very cool. It's a better tackle though, and chased down that far side by McQuillan, who certainly hasn't done that much in this half. And they get the corner kick. Now up will come Jason DeVos for this. It's from situations like these they've got to get something out of it. There's DeVos and Niemi. Well, he may be claiming he was impeded, but that seemed to go right through his hands. Watch DeVos coming right in for it with him. Well, there was contact, but I think that was a less than determined grab at the ball. A lot of height in it. That's not a bad ball. It's just over. Frege. Well, I don't know what they were playing about, because this ball simply bounced up and down there. And that really should have been put away initially by Gary Naismith. Well, just one or two little moments in defence in the last couple of minutes that might have caused him a little concern. Naismith, and again the referee thinks that was too high. Naismith, I think he's booked, yes. Must have said something rather sharp to the referee. Just under 5 minutes left. The big Canadians right in the middle of them again, and it's just touched away. Ball still in play, appeals for the penalty. Referee turns away from that. It's in again for Azap. Hannah's there, hooked away eventually by Tomaszek. Look at the break here. No, it doesn't come off. There's a lovely little ball through. Now United putting the pressure on. It's DeVos with a shot. Chested down high and rather useless. Well, they had a great chance there. They had invaded the box. He realized his time is running out. He made wholesale changes from last week. It hasn't paid off. So little of the game left on the Hearts dugout, the training staff on there, the coaching staff telling them to get back and cover and concentrate. It's a bit of spare on that side there, and that's way past from McQuillan. And is that the final flourish in the game? McQuillan taking it first time well off the target. All eyes on the referee. And there it goes. Hearts get full points. Deservedly so. They dominated most of the second half. They did come through a spell in the last 10 minutes when they were put under pressure, but the defence held firm. That's a delighted man, acknowledging the Heart support. Their successful, undefeated run continues in the league. And there's a man who scored the penalty kick. They had that appeal turned down, rightly as it turned out, in the first half. Then came the actual penalty incident. You could see clearly it was. And up stepped their captain coolly to put the ball away. A hard-fought second half, but Hearts deserving full points. Dundee United.
A good game of football, David?
I thought first half it was very even. I don't think there was many goal opportunities to be had in the first half. I think second half, rightly, as Jim Jeffrey said, they were the better team in the second half and probably just deserved to win in the end. So from our point of view, it was a wee bit disappointing.
Difficult for you guys right from the start. The coach made 7 changes, as Archie pointed out in his team lineups there.
Yeah, that's right. We've had a lot of injuries and suspensions of late, and obviously there was a few surprises put in Saturday in the team lineup. but it's something that we have to deal with, that we've got quite a thin squad and something we have to go on and try and adapt to it as the season progresses.
And one of the changes was obviously the return of Jason DeVos, who's been off on Gold Cup duty in America, and he's got a winner's medal to show for it. He was back bolstering the defence yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. It was nice to have the big man back again. He's done ever so well for us this season, and as I said, in the last few games he's been tremendous in the box.
Great saving tackle from him there.
Yeah, he's actually read the situation really well, and he's got his foot in and just denied, I think, Colin Cameron.
And he's a useful attacking tool as well. He's up there noising Antiniemi.
Yeah, that's right. I say we've got quite a lot of height in our team, and as I say here, he's got a long throw as well. So we're actually a great chance for us here. And Anton Prezi was very unlucky not to score here.
Yeah. When you see that again, it was a real chance, David, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think he's actually got half his eye on his opponent rather than looking at the ball totally. So it was an opportunity missed for us.
Hearts played well though, we have to give them credit, and Jim Jeffries, to be fair, he said that they played well for long spells in the game. They got the result, and that was the important thing.
Well, I thought first half it was very even, to be perfectly honest with you, but second half they deserve definitely better for about 25-30 minutes of the game.
And again, some good play coming up from Hearts here, but are they difficult to defend against when they're playing as quickly as that?
Yeah, well, they rely on Cameron heavily to make runs from the middle of the park, and we were maybe a bit naive yesterday, not picking up his runs from midfield. So from that point of view, it's disappointing from that point of view. But the penalty kick's just coming up here, and as you see, it certainly is a penalty kick.
The manager, I think, excused your midfield when he spoke to you afterwards. He wasn't particularly complimentary though towards the defence and forwards.
Yeah, that's right. As a team just now, we're not playing as a team, and we have to get back to playing as 3 units, and hopefully we can get back on the training ground in the next week and try and correct the mistakes we're actually making in the games at the moment.
What are the difficulties though, David? Because obviously Paul Sturrock's trying to build a team there. Is it simply a case of the fans have to be patient and allow him time? Yeah,
I think so, because we have a really young team and they're going to get tired as the season progresses, and I think the most important thing is to give the manager time and give the players the backing, even though they're not playing particularly well at the moment. So from that point of view, hopefully the supporters can give us a wee bit more encouragement.
I know that at one point in the game you thought you personally should have had a penalty, and we'll concede that one to you. Let's have a look at the 2 Hearts penalty claims. The first one was Darren Jackson going through. What did you make of this?
Well, looking at it from this angle, he's actually stumbled on the ground, so it certainly wasn't a penalty kick, so the referee called it really well. This one is Bernard's actually taking an extra touch, and looking at it from that angle, it's certainly a penalty kick.
Yeah, no doubt about that one there. Now, cup tie next Sunday. Dundee United really have to pick themselves up for that, because that really is a big one for you against Aberdeen.
Yeah, that's right. Hopefully we can get into training this week and try and get the morale up, and hopefully now the manager will have a wee talking to us, maybe take us away to a hotel for a few days, and hopefully we can get the spirits up for the game next Sunday.
We saw you on this channel playing the CIS Insurance Cup semi-final against the same team, and to be fair to you, you possibly merited extra time at least.
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I agree with you, because I thought for 80 minutes of the game we were far the better team. The only thing I would say is we didn't take our chances when we had them. Aberdeen stuck the one chance they had and stuck it away in there in the final. So I was very disappointed not to get there, so a wee bit of revenge hopefully on Sunday.
And if anything though, Aberdeen have possibly improved again.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think they're particularly playing well at the moment. They're just grinding out results and they're getting the points on the board. But it'll be a difficult game on Sunday, and we'll give them all the respect, but I'm sure our fans will be right behind us for the win on Sunday.
So the message to the Dundee United fans today is, OK, we lost yesterday, but big one coming up on Sunday, get right behind us.
Yeah, I think it's very important that the fans give, because we've got home advantage, they get right behind the team, even although we maybe get through a sticky patch in the game, but get behind us vocally, and hopefully we can give them the...
At the top with that 9-point advantage, Motherwell, as Peter said, consolidating in 3rd position. And down at the bottom, Kilmarnock blowing a glorious chance to move above Aberdeen. They are now 2 points adrift. Aberdeen 2nd bottom, Dundee 3rd bottom.